Okay, I'm going to take a piece of this 1 inch inside diameter, I believe, but you can use, you can up, hell, you can probably use 3/4 if you want. I'm going to cut off a 3/4 inch, I'm going to cut off a 24 inch piece, and that's going to be my handle for my shovel. Okay. Okay, there you are. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Cut a piece off of there. Now that I got my handle piece cut, I'm going to notch this radius out a little bit so I can accept my piece for my T-handle. And I'm going to do that. I'm just going to take a regular drill. Just a regular drill, well, 1/2 inch. Put it on here. And just radius that. When you're using a 1/2 inch drill, which that's about the only one you can use because the piece right here is so big to fit in the chuck of any other drill. 3/8 won't work. Okay, once I get that done, okay, I proceed to notch that. You got it notched, take a piece. I got 6 inches on here, and what I did, I took that and I welded that to my 24 inch piece, and that's what I ended up with. That's my handle. I end up coming up with a pattern like this. And I made one earlier, and the design I had I didn't like, so I busted it apart and recut it, and I'm gonna show you guys this is being built. Okay, this blade here is I'm gonna tell you the length of that. I got 8 inches. Now the Lesche shovel has 7, so I might cut another little bit out of there, but you can see it's quite thick. I might have went overboard on it. Now to bend this like this, all I did, I took a cutting wheel, or excuse me, cutting wheel on a 4.5 inch grinder, and all I did, I come down and I scarred that halfway through roughly, and then put it in a vise like that, and I just tapped it over with a heavier hammer, of course, and I ended up getting that. Now, how did I estimate out what I wanted for that? I just eyeballed it. I don't know exactly which way I should have did it. But that's what I ended up right now, and I think it's going to work out pretty good if it's not too heavy. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this piece of Schedule 40 Dom pipe. It's not seamless. I see a seam in there, but I'm going to put my handle. This is going to be inside my handle for the extra strength, because this got a 3/16 wall thickness, so it'll be more than strong enough than this here, because this was really hard to weld onto that shovel blade. That's why it broke off. But I'm going to fit that in there, and all I got to do is take the rust scale off of the pipe, and it'll fit right in there. Alright, I got the rust and scale off of that thick piece of pipe. Let's see if my handle fits. Yep, nice and tight. See if we can get it on as far as we can. I'm going to have to move the camera here so you guys can get a look at what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm sliding it on right there, so I'm going to see how far I can get down. The further the better, to add strength. Might have to get a dead blow. This is a sand-filled hammer. It's fitting, it's going right on. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Damn sun's glaring in there. But my handle's laying flat, and I got this here off to the side a little bit. Now, how I'm going to straighten that out, I'm going to put it back in the vise. Little crowbar into the handle again. Twist it. Pull it out. Put it back on the bench and see what we got. Stand back. Okay, now that looks pretty straight there. Now I got to cut off what I'm going to use and what I'm not going to use. Because I'm not going to use all this at all. No, I'm not using that. Now I got the pipe into the, this is basically just a conduit, electrical conduit. I got that stuffed in there. Probably a good 3-4 inches, so that ought to be out more than enough strength. I shouldn't have Okay, now I got to estimate out how much I want of this to where it's going to weld on the shovel. I'm thinking if I do it, I couldn't even tell you what angle that's going to be. I don't know. I'm just going to eyeball it. So if you guys are building one of these two, just eyeball it. And when I mean by eyeball, I'm going to explain exactly what I mean. All right, I'm going to get a cutting wheel out. Right now, I'm going to chop that off and show you guys what when I'm saying I eyeballed it, the angle that I took off, right, the angle that I have is at right now. I don't know if that's going to be good. I won't know until I lay the blade of the shovel against it and measure the distance from the handle to the bench, from here to the bench, and that'll let me know if I got a good enough angle. Okay, I measured, and I got it pretty close right here. The distance from this part of the handle to the bench, this part of the handle to the bench, pretty close. Now I'm going to put something to hold the shovel handle. Looks like it, there's a shovel blade rather. It looks like it might be a little bit crooked. Nothing special. I'm just, in this case here, I'm using some big Allen wrenches. Okay, right there looks pretty good. I'll take you guys over here and let you see what I was talking about. I'll pick you up here and let you look. Okay, here's the blade of the shovel. I want to make sure the handle, the whole way down to the T, that the whole way down. Let you guys see what I was meaning here. The whole way from the T of the handle, the whole way down to the blade. Make sure that's all in line with this center score mark on the blade. So I want this and this all in. All right, I got the shovel blade welded to the handle. Might be too damn heavy, I don't know. I'm not sure what them shovels weigh that company makes. But it's definitely hardcore. I'll lean it against the wall here. Up to the T-handle. The shape's like the Sampson, that Lesche, or however that you pronounce that company, the Sampson shovel they make. Looks like it turned out pretty straight. I did put a square on it before I welded. I went off of this straight edge here because this was cut in my saw. Went off of there and up. And yeah, I did that instead of just eyeballing it. And I don't know if it's up to you guys. You want to do it that way or not. For how I'm going to put my feet, I don't know if these are going to be out here or in the back. He's going to be what you put your feet on and push down, because that thin edge right there is too hard on your shoes. You're going to put a hole in your boots and shoes by just pushing your foot on that. So let's get them figured out now and let you guys see that. Okay, I just put the teeth in the blade of the shovel. And how I did that, I put them on a 45-degree angle with a tri-square. And I went half the thickness or the width of the roller on the tri-square, right where the slide would be. That's where I marked it. Of course, on the end it's a little off, but I tried keeping them pretty close. I think them ought to work pretty good. They got a nice little edge on them. Should chew through everything just about every way, everything I wanted to chew through. Okay, what I did here, so I took just a piece of scrap. I put it in about 20-degree angles. Whatever my shovel was, I tried to stay with the angle of the blade. And I radiused it a little bit, welded it around to the Schedule 40, the dome, the thick pipe. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to shape it before I weld it. I'm going to show you the underneath. It's definitely not. See what I mean? It definitely. I got the piece, little step piece, like I should call it. Push down into the ground. I got it welded on. I radiused a little bit and welded it on there to give it a little extra strength, but I don't think I'm going to need it. As for welding inside of here, I don't believe I need to. I think that ought to work pretty good. Because I'm left-handed and I use my left foot, so I made that one a little longer, as you can see. But you can do yours whichever way you want. The total overall length of the shovel, I'm going to tell you right now. To the top of the T-handle, the point of the blade, there's 33 inches. Now the Lesche company, says theirs is 31 and something, but this makes it pretty nice because you don't have to kneel down. There's plenty. Well, there it is, all painted up. Turned out pretty good. It's got some weight to it though. It's a few pounds, but I think it's going to serve the purpose just nicely. You too can make one of them for, I don't know, I got maybe $4 or $5 in that company, that Lesche company. They want what is it, 75, 80 bucks for that style of shovel. And I don't know if theirs is built that strong, because I've heard a couple guys online, Nugget Noggin for one says his breaks, and Aqua Chigger too. His might be another one that goes through him quite a bit. They pry pretty hard with them, but that one there I should be able to pry harder than hell with that, because it's all reinforced and stuff like that. So we're going to take it out and try it out here, maybe here later on today or tomorrow. The handle itself is just basically 1-inch metal conduit for electrical work. That's all it is. The thick piece is slid onto the blade of the shovel itself. Is I believe it's called Schedule 40. It's a DOM pipe, probably 1/8-inch wall. So I wanted something real thick, so I didn't want it to bend like my previous one did. And the blade of the shovel itself is, hell, that's got to be at least 3/16 metal, which I'm sure is more than I needed, but I had it laying around. Blade of the shovel was 7 inches. The handle's 24. So if you guys need any more info, just comment, and I will let you know. All in the teeth on the blade themselves in a 45-degree angle, and I used the tri-square, and I split the roller on the tri-square in half, so I got the distance between the teeth on the blade. And I'm left-handed, so I made the left-handed side a little bit longer, so I can put my foot on a little bit better, but yet a right-handed person could use it if need be, because there's a right-handed step on it also to push it down in the dirt. So I hope you guys enjoyed this do-it-yourself video. It's my first one. I've been making stuff for, my God, years, but I never really filmed me doing anything, and I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. If you do, please like and subscribe. hit that little bell, also that's your notification bell, and stay tuned for more upcoming metal detecting digs, and I hope you guys stay tuned for that. Thank you.